Hello friends, those back pages here. I hope you're well. Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome. The brand Topps Chrome has been around since 1996. As you see there on your left, the Kobe rookie. Topps Chrome was issued in baseball and basketball in 1996. In retail, it was a retail exclusive 24 count box. There were no hobby boxes. There were no blasters. It was a 24 count box. I believe SRP was $2.99 a pack. So you had the three sports except hockey. You had baseball, basketball, and football in 96. And baseball has run consecutively since then, up until today. Basketball ran from 96 to 2009 when Topps lost their license, and that the Curry in the middle was in the last year of Topps Chrome basketball, which was actually in packs of regular Topps flagship basketball. And then on the far right you see the 2003 LeBron James Topps Chrome rookie. Those packs were also $2.99. Although they might have been $3.99. Topps Chrome has been a very, very popular chromium release for the last few decades. You know, in 97 they went to hobby, and then for baseball this past year they have Topps Chrome Cosmic, Topps Chrome Sonic, and what I believe to be the single greatest Topps Chrome release, Topps Chrome Gilded. I think it was in late January or early February they announced that it was last year they said it was coming out, but then it actually did come out. I want to say the end of January, the beginning of February of this year. And the not $2.99 a pack. The format was 2 autographs and 3 base cards for $319. So with tax, that's, but at least they gave you free shipping. With tax, it was just about $350 depending on when you lived. To keep the math simple, we'll say $350 for 5 cards. So that's $70 a card. Whereas, your $2.99, your $3 pack of chromium for 4 cards is 75 cents a card. So we've come a long way. Now, the checklist for 2022 Topps Chrome Gilded, I believe, broke down as 50 veterans, 50 legends, and then 50 RC logo cards. Pretty sure that was the breakdown. So, obviously I was not going to buy a box because that's just, it's not my style. Let's leave it at that. But I was going to buy singles. So I let the product be out for a few weeks before I began my search. Now, as of late, I've been on a big gold refractor kick. I don't know if you can really say kick for Topps Chrome. Actually, all the chromium gold refractors. But what really interested me in this Gilded was outside of the rookie card logo cards, the RC logo cards, which were, you know, the last 5 cards, 221 to 225, were numbered to 199. But the veterans and the legends were numbered to 99 or lower. The base card, let me repeat that. The base cards are numbered to 99 or lower. So I've picked up a couple of the legends. I have not picked up any of the veterans or the RC logo cards, but I wanted to show you the legends that I've picked up. And we'll start with the easiest one, is numbered to 99. I apologize, I don't know if there's specific, you know, parallel names for these, but first off, the photography on these is pretty damn good, and this Musial just is fantastic looking. I mean, gilded essentially means like covered in gold or gold lined, or I don't know the exact definition, but you look at these cards and, you know, they're well made. Again, for $70 a card, they should be. You know, this particular parallel is numbered to 99, and, you know, 60 from 99, so 6.0, usual eBay 101. Kidding. But I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on it, but here we go. The player, the logo, the player, and the bat are glossy. The outline trim here in red is glossy as well. The border is kind of in between, and the background is matte. It's a matte finish. Not necessarily matte, but it's not glossy. It's difficult to describe, but it just looks fantastic. And it's got such shine. And like I said, it's numbered to 99. It's got full career stats on the back. And the photo used for this is just amazing. And just, you know, here's a Stan Musial numbered to 99 that I was able to get for about, I think it was about $30. So less than a 2022 Topps Chrome Blaster. And like I said, it's numbered to 99. The next rarest, or sequentially numbered, is numbered to 50. And I'm going to use the Musial for this as well. And here you go, it's the same thing. The silhouette is glossy. The background is matte. And this is probably, I prefer this one over the one I just showed. Like I said, these are numbered to 50. Your traditional Topps Chrome Gold, numbered to 50. And it's kind of like, I guess the best way to describe this, I mean, I'm hoping it shows up well on camera, but, you know, it's not covering the player silhouette, which a lot of the sparkly ones tend to do. So it gives you a 3D appearance. And it's kind of like, I guess the best way to describe this, if you're familiar with the 2011 Diamond Anniversary parallels, there's a Diamond parallel and then there's a Cognac. And it's kind of like if Cognac and Diamond had a kid, it would look like this. It's got this almost like flakes looking, like supposed to be flakes of gold. Just fantastic. I like to bag on Fanatics, but they did a really good job on this release. Very impressed with this release. Like I said, this is really, for a base tops chrome card parallel. These are very well made. You just have to be smart and buy the singles that the people don't want. Like, oh, these are not hits. They're not J-Rod autographs or anything of that sort. But the next parallel I have is again, I want to say this is like lava. I think in the other releases, because they make so many different parallels now, it's hard to keep track of. But this is again the usual, like a wave lava. I don't know. I had just gotten this in today. It's definitely my least favorite of the three. And the weird part is that this one is numbered to 25. So this is the scarcer parallel of the three, but it's definitely the worst looking of the three, in my opinion. Now, there might be people that like it. More power to you. I do have another one of this parallel to show, but I will not be pursuing any of these because the price is a little, actually from usual it wound up being the same. The three of these were about the same price because he just doesn't get any respect. Let me just show that other, we'll get that one out of the way. Where is it? There it is. It's none other than George Brett. And the picture on this is fantastic. The image used is fantastic. But, yeah, the wave thing, or lava, it's number 4 of 25, so I just missed. But, was able to get this on the cheap. The listing was terrible. Seller actually came through. And like I said, the photography on this is the images they show is pretty damn good. Here's the of 99 Satchel Paige, which is actually the same image they used in the 2022 update image variation from Flagship, but this gets the gold treatment. And again, it's just it's such a nice looking card. I can't say enough about the price point and the quality, the build, the player selection. Here's the 99 Clemente. Just look at that photo. Just look at that shine. It's a gold refractor Clemente card. And this was less than 2 blasters. It's just fantastic. Here's the 9. Speaking of fantastic photos, here's the 99 Ted Williams. Look at Fenway in the back. Gold tinted Fenway. Just a great looking card. Full, like I said, full stats on the back. Just great stuff. Here's the 50. These just are outstanding in person. And again, there's only 50, so from a super high end, how dare I say, early days of Upper Deck Exquisite-esque type of base singles where people, no one's going to want those veterans, and I think those were numbered to 199. and take a look at what those go for now. Here's the 99 Hank Aaron. Just again, so well done. You know, hats off to Topps fanatics. You know, they really put out some nice legends, because all these guys I've shown are absolute legends. There's no debating. Here's the Wagner 99, number 9. Here's the 50. Again, that's 50 is my. If I had to pick one, I would pick the 50, because you know, the 25s just, you know, they don't look that good. But I don't like, you know, I wouldn't say I dislike the lava, but it's just not my thing. And I think maybe they got it wrong, and they should have made the lava 99, and then, you know, the 50s 25, or I believe there's a 10 that's probably a different version of the lava. I've seen photos only on the internet. And then of course there's the superfractors. And here's the 50 of Ty Cobb, which I really like this image they used. I mean, a lot of, you know, he's had some image variations in the flagship release over the years, like riding a golf cart and taking an awkward swing in the box. But this that's Ty Cobb right there. Just full stats on the back. And for some reason, which I hope, you know, at the National this year, I hope to find the reasoning, because like I'm saying, I'm giving them their props, because this is a very, very good release. But Mantle's not on the checklist, so I don't know if something's up with the family with the license. I just found it strange that Mantle wasn't on it. Pujols not on the checklist in the veterans, which hit me as a bit odd, because I don't know, maybe the time that they were piecing this project together was kind of like, you know, without going into the Pujols thing, but he wasn't really in favor beginning of last season. So that's, you know, that's bizarre that he's not in it. Unfortunately, Ichiro is not in it. I don't know, again, if that's contract stuff, or, you know, there are some, I won't get into that negative stuff, but I have one more here, and probably the best one in the legend set, and that would be Babe Ruth, the 50 version, the numbered to 50 version. I almost used the T word. I see that word true gold refractor. I see that word thrown around a lot. But yeah, that's just, it's a very good photograph they chose. I mean, I do like the to an extent, I like the 2021 Platinum, Topps Chrome Platinum anniversary release, but some of the photos, like the Ruth photo, is not very good. You know, leaning on one knee, looking out of the dugout. Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of that photo. So when you don't like the photo they used, it kind of makes it more difficult to chase those cards for the most part. The Clemente in the Platinum is a close-up, zoom-in crop of his 1970 Topps card. That was a bit disappointing. But overall, I'm very impressed with these cards. Like I said, the build quality is very good. You know, the condition seems to be pretty good. I mean, it is prone to, not on this particular copy, but I've seen copies that, you know, have a print line around there, but again, these are very well made. I'm very pleased with these. I'm going to try to pick up some more. I have noticed that other people have caught on, and they've been doing pretty well in the auction formats and stuff like that. But you know, I highly recommend if you collect vintage and you collect, you know, legends. You know, the RC logos are fine as well, and the current veterans. You know, it has everybody. It has Otani, it has Trout, Judge, Acuna, Soto, etc. And those guys are, I guess rightfully so, those guys are selling for more than these guys right here. You know, and especially, you know, you take, you know, you've got 3 members here of the original Hall of Fame class. Unfortunately, Cy Young and Mathewson are not in the release. I guess maybe they had to save somebody for next year, or I guess you can only pick 50. I don't, you know, I'd like to get some more insight on that from them if I can at the show. But again, I just wanted the hats off to Topps Fanatics, because this release is very, very good.